By the way, why would you leave Jaden Daniels?
You got to protect the kid too. That's another guy.
Well, it brings up a great question. We get away.
Elmer Fudd clever? Don't make me laugh. The fact is, Elmer Fudd is the dumbest hunter I have ever had the pleasure to encounter.
Okay, Wabbit, we'll see whose IQ is PU.
Marriage is what brings us
together.
today.
Welcome to Blow the Whistle, and we will talk about shapes and colors tonight.
Tell you what, we'll just talk about shapes and colors now.
I think that is a good discussion to have right here.
Shapes and colors?
No.
Another thing we learn at school is how to count. Can you help me count these cars?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job.
It's game time. Blow the Whistle. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go. Always live on SportsTownChicago.com. Let's go.
Welcome into Blow the Whistle here on SportsTownChicago.com. It's the old crew.
The OGs.
The OGs.
Well, Brandon's out of here.
Well,
That's
he,
the OGs.
well, he left us.
He's
He's
the great grandpa OG.
Yeah.
Great grandpa OG.
He's the great grandpa OG.
Is he not younger than all of us?
He's still older than me.
Oh, he's still older than you.
Not by much, I don't think.
Yeah. He's got an old soul, though. That's the thing.
He does.
He really does.
He does.
He's old school as hell.
He makes up for my immaturity at my age.
She gave us a good balance.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Really
also
did.
the one that I will never forget. You telling me he was just up at night staring into the fire when you guys were
That
camping.
wasn't. No. That wasn't me. I heard the story. That was Tom.
Yeah, that was Tom that told the story. And then he woke up and there's just Brandon laying on his jacket, just sleeping outside, laying on his jacket. I'm like, oh, military man to his finest. Don't mess with him. Watch out the door. Exactly, dude. I'm not.
Jon Snow.
One thing I'm
Jon
never going to
Snow.
do is I never want to see Brandon angry.
Sorry, I realized what the problem was.
Ah.
I didn't check that.
There you go.
Well, maybe if people start touching stuff.
Well, no, he's
That would
allowed.
help,
He's
too.
allowed to do that because he's doing sports updates.
All right, I'll just tell him put it back.
Drew forgot to put
He's
it.
new.
the settings.
Okay.
Hey, he's been here for a few months now. Okay, well, we're new.
Well, welcome into Blow the Whistle here on SportsTownChicago.com. I'm David W. Dykstra. I'm here with my boys.
Tyler, Butterball, Beautiful.
And Andrew Pepe Valentin.
Lots of football to talk about. It's going to be a football-centric kind of day.
I thought we were talking hockey.
I mean, we could
Talk about that fight.
Yeah.
we could talk
yeah,
about
we
that fight
definitely
last
can.
night, but yeah.
It's not a fight. That's an assault. That's what it is.
You just take out kneecaps. With
I
a
know.
hockey stick. No biggie.
Assault was afoot.
What was it? What was it in the... Yeah, they... All right, that's your one. You haven't done a dad joke in a while.
I know. I beat you to it today.
What was it in the comebacks? What was it? The guy shoots him with the gun and he's like, oh, that's a manslaughter, whatever it is.
Turn mine down. Turn my headphones down just a skosh. I'm on 3.
Oh, man.
Oh, I thought you were on 3. All right, how's that?
That's better. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. I was blowing myself out,
You're welcome.
and that's hard to do because I'm deaf. We're talking Bears. We're talking the rest of the NFL. We're talking college football because, yeah, that's right. Another winning season for your Penn State Nittany Lions, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Sneak one away.
Shimmin' and chicks. I'll take it. We reversed it. We were 7-6, not 6-7.
All right, I'm just going to leave.
We weren't 8 or 9.
You know, I had to go to a Christmas party with a lot of little kids. A bunch of them were doing it. I wanted to throw them all out the window. I love you, cousins, but man, y'all came really
Got a
close.
little too much. I'm kind of over it.
It's just,
Since this is our only show this week, we're going to preview NFL as well. We're also going
I
to,
have to preview college.
yeah,
Yeah.
something big's going on this weekend. I can't remember what it is.
I guess.
I don't know what it is.
Not quite sure. I mean, we also got to talk about our local team being in the FCS
Yeah,
national
baby.
title
Yes,
game.
it
Go
is.
Birds.
Wow,
I know.
shocking!
Never thought that.
So proud of those boys, man.
It's
So
awesome.
proud of them.
It's pretty insane. They've taken out some pretty damn good teams.
I mean, they sold me after the North Dakota State
Oh,
That was-
and a lot of
wasn't-
people
I was like,
bought
damn.
in after
I wasn't completely sold. I was like, it might be a one-off, but even in a one-off, it was pretty cool.
I heard one of the players in the locker room was like, I don't even know how we won that game.
Yeah,
Sounds like the Bears after they beat the Packers a week ago.
just wandering around going, "How did this happen?"
What did we do?
Man.
All right, so let's get into it. Bears lose last night, 42-38. All I'm going to say is, damn.
What a game.
What an absolute banger of a game.
Yeah,
I'm so glad they flexed this and moved this to Sunday night because that's what you want for primetime.
absolutely.
I'm pretty sure.
You want
Like,
Chris Collinsworth goo-gooing all over the place?
Did you hear after Purdy's crazy touchdown where he
Yeah,
scrambled and he just like he made the joke about himself about the whole Mahomes thing? Some people would say he's like Mahomes, like myself.
I mean,
So good.
He's not wrong.
I'm glad that Chris Collinsworth
I
is
like
at
these.
least leaning into it.
Yeah,
that was so funny. He's like, I like memes.
It's just that game. I finally did catch the ending here. I wasn't able to catch it because I had things to attend to and drinks were being drunk. But
Just say you were drinking.
well, no, we were playing a. It's called Dice Throne. It's a game that's like D&D with Yahtzee kind of elements to it.
Andrew was
yeah.
shooting dice. That's all it comes down to.
Basically,
With
basically.
alcohol
Yeah,
involved.
more or less. But
Hell yeah.
it's watching the game and then now being able to watch the ending here too in the morning. Like it's incredible to see the resiliency that's on the team because they didn't give up fighting. It's just unfortunately where Kyle Shanahan shows his best is he's taking advantage of the fact that there's personnel out on the field for the Bears that they're not ready for some of the situations he set up, which were very simple.
Oh, but-
And for the defensive side of things for the Bears, unfortunately, guys, that whole juke play that you guys just talked about, I've never seen somebody juke in slow motion. And like, you can't be Neo out there dodging bullets in slow motion, but everybody else is moving at fast pace. Like, I tackle the guy.
Yeah.
That cannot be allowed.
Let me just say this. Kyle Shanahan was in his bag last night.
Oh, he was.
He was. You want to
Pulled out
talk
every stop in the book.
You want to talk about a coach that's just in the zone for the last, let's say, month?
Seriously.
Every play he calls is the right play.
Yeah.
He's seeing things on a different level than any other coach in the NFL right now.
Did you hear what he said after the game? Was someone asked him about like what he thought about the Bears, like what he saw when the Bears were getting ready for that last potential game-winning touchdown play, and he saw a little. Like from what he said, he saw is that he was just kind of like he kind of expected the Bears to kind of not get it right. He was kind of like, yeah, we just kind of like wanted to see how it was going to play out. Like
Right.
we had our defense out there, like we set them where we wanted them to play against this call.
Yeah.
But he's like, I just kind of wanted to see it and let it play out. So it's almost like he knew it wasn't going to be a successful play in the end zone.
My
yeah.
biggest issue with those last four downs is you did not once try to do a bootleg scramble
Mhm.
for Caleb
Yeah.
being that close.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like. I mean, I got to rewatch it, but on that, I didn't think the hook and ladder was the right time to call that play. But
No, but that's a gutsy call that catches the 49ers off guard, and
it
obviously
could have if the corner didn't pick that up quickly. Like
Yeah.
Swift could have been in the end zone.
Swift
Yeah.
also could have instead.
I was just to go out of
there
bounds.
There were two times in that game
Yeah.
where your running backs made wrong cuts.
Yeah.
Swift could have cut to the outside, and Monungai on that run.
Oh, that breakout one.
If he just continues to go to the inside instead of trying to juke him and then go back to the outside,
Yeah.
I was sitting.
he's
there.
gone.
I was sitting there watching that. I'm like, bro, the safety's on his knees. Why did you try to make another cut?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't gonna get you. I was like, come on. I mean, again,
That's
mistake.
rookie reflexes, probably
Yeah.
just being like, oh, there's a guy in front of me, I got to make a move, instead of just keep chugging along, man.
Or he's
Like,
got two angry run scepters, and he's like, I gotta make a third.
maybe.
Run his ass down.
But no, I think just watching the game, you get these were two maestros at their finest going into their offensive playbooks and saying, what can we do to outplay the other guy? And look, the better man here, nothing against Ben Johnson, the better man here got the upside on this.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you still walk away from this saying your quarterback played really well, your offense was in sync. Despite the fact that your top receiver was out, you still had great playmaking coming out of it. Your rookies, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Luther
Came out
Burton's
huge.
game. Hello.
Yeah. You saw exactly what this guy could be, which is where DJ Moore is going, uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, and Colson Loveland, too, for showing like, oh, this is why you take that guy in the first round.
I did not realize that was the first pass he had ever dropped. In
Yeah.
the
I
NFL.
was shocked by that
I
when
didn't
I
realize-
saw it on Twitter.
I knew he had great hands, but I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I didn't realize that was, and it sucked that it was in a key part of the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, credit to you. I mean,
Came back 2 plays later and was like, I got it.
all right, we'll get the first down.
He's so I don't know how to describe him. He's a little different. He's similar and yet different in so many ways because he's got the Kelsey to him, but he's quicker. He's a little bit more slender. Better route runner.
Better
absolutely.
route runner for
sure.
sure.
So I don't know if he'll be that tight end, but the fact that there's that much upside to him right now as a rookie when he's been splitting time basically with Kmet this much. What happens when he's taking
You talk about
80-90% of the snaps, if not all of them?
you talk about DJ Moore. Komet's going, son.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But
Both of these guys.
At least with him, even in this game, Kmet was coming up with some big moments too. Coming in with the blocks, had a few catches. Everybody made contributions. It's just on the other side of the ball, you were getting exposed because there's guys that are probably walking wounded. Obviously, you don't have all your start. It's that defense still needs some reforming.
Yeah. I mean, to me,
That's the only negative I came across with because that Brock Purdy play cannot happen. He has to go down.
this is the best feeling I came out of a Bears loss from this year. 'Cause, I mean, you still threw up 38 points. And yeah, the defense.
When's the last time they did that?
Exactly. I mean, against the Bengals.
Yeah, yes, of course.
But that's the thing. Every single game outside of the Lions game in week 2, the Bears have been right there. And for this to happen with a second-year quarterback, first-year head coach, brand new system and everything, I couldn't be that upset. Caleb had probably his best game this year. Like you said, Andrew, the rookies stepped up big. And yeah, I would put a lot of this on the defense. They played awful.
Yeah.
But then it's just and you guys have been saying it, it's Kyle Shanahan. He is a evil genius alongside with Ben Johnson, offensive minded. And it's hard to play that. And
yeah.
but then it
he
just
has
hurts.
the weapon in Christian McCaffrey.
Even without Kittle, without Kittle,
Yeah.
they were still able to make guys get him open and stuff like that.
I love that the tight end for San Fran does squat.
Yeah.
Does squat, except for the 2 games that Kittle's out. And he goes, look what I can do.
Jake
Tungus.
Tungus.
Yeah. Isn't he a former Packer?
I think so. If I'm
I think he's
he's a former Bear.
Yeah, he
Really?
was on the
From
Bears.
2022. Yeah.
Oh, what a big middle
So
finger.
yeah, listen, the kid's athletic. I can't he was putting it on. So
Well,
and that's Shanahan at his finest.
they were
Yeah.
they were also just running the right routes underneath everything. And at the end of the day, I actually came out of this game going, okay, this is a thing.
Mhm.
They're not going to be a pushover in the playoffs
No.
to anybody.
They can compete with the West, and the West is going to be the teams that's going to be the hardest to go past in the playoffs.
Okay, so
in the Bears.
let me ask you then.
Mhm.
If you're the Chicago Bears,
Yeah.
do you win against Detroit? Do you win that game, or do you try to go not try to lose, but do you sit guys because you're already in
Yeah.
and be in that 3 spot instead of the 2 spot?
I'd rather be in the 2 spot and face the Packers, to be honest.
Because you don't want to face either the Rams, the
No,
Seahawks,
exactly. I'd rather
or San Fran.
I'd rather face the Packers week in the wild card at home because, obviously we saw what happened. Yes, Jordan Love went out, but I
don't know if Jordan Love's going to be cleared.
He might not be.
Yeah,
and
he
honestly,
may not.
I'm more worried about Malik Willis than, which is crazy to say, but because the Bears struggle against scrambling quarterbacks, and Malik's way more elusive than Jordan Love.
Yeah.
So I'm more worried about
Or Brock Purdy.
or Brock Purdy. Exactly.
Maybe
So-
not. I don't know.
It's like, if anything, like I tell Packers fans, I'm like, I think Malik put you in a better situation to win that game than I think Jordan Love, because the defense was planned to go up against Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Jordan's a run as a last resort
Exactly.
quarterback.
He'll just chuck it up.
He's a quarterback who can run, not a running quarterback. Malik is still a running quarterback, but obviously we know he can throw.
Malik's like, look what I can do.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I mean, he might get a starting job.
we'll get into it obviously when we get to more of the NFL for what he did in that game against the Ravens. But I honestly, if you're the Bears, I think you have to just keep the momentum going, keep trying to go for the win. I mean, if anything, this is also good. I mean, this is Ben Johnson too, going back against his old
There's
team.
no way he sits anybody.
No, you
shot.
got crushed in that second week against them. You want a little bit of like, I'm gonna get you now, because now this is not that Bears team that they faced. This is a totally different type of animal. Well, it's still a bear, but
And it's
there's my one.
and
All right.
it's kind of a, for Ben Johnson, to kick him while the Lions are already down. Like, they're already
Exactly.
eliminated, finishing last in the division.
I mean, and this is proven now that clearly. I'm not saying that Dan Campbell's not a genius in his own right, but
I think you want my honest opinion on that. I think you're having a little bit of a Philadelphia scenario
possibly
in Detroit.
Yeah.
He went out,
you promoted from within.
promoted from within, and it was just the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And-
clearly this guy knows how to call plays. The other guys, I think, were just kind of sitting by the sidelines, and obviously they weren't taking notes.
I like their D coordinator. I don't think
their defense is fine.
good job.
It's
The
just they're
offense.
banged up.
Yeah, that whole secondary.
They have
word
Word out there is that the Lions and other teams are planning on targeting a lot of the Bears coaching staff.
Good
yeah,
luck.
I heard about
Good
that.
luck.
Because, I mean,
Dennis Allen isn't going anywhere
No.
because he's already said he doesn't want to be a head coach ever again.
Yeah.
I don't think Declan Doyle, or, I mean, it's all Ben Johnson, but like the rest of that team,
He's probably
like,
going
Al
to.
Harris ain't going nowhere.
No, he's probably going to make a pitch. My guess would be to Randall L. Because he's the guy that's right there next to.
And I'm telling
that
you
is-
right now,
that's
there's
the guy
a,
that. Yeah.
there's a reason why Randall L. left Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he stays, I'm going to say give him 2 more years in Chicago, see what happens with the Bears. Someone's pitching him for an OC job, or possibly he's going to go straight from wide receiver to head coach. Or he may just go get a head coaching job in college even.
Pittsburgh?
Maybe. If you're
Former Pittsburgh
if he's
Steelers.
the OC going into the Steelers, if you're Mike Tomlin, you make that call. If you're done with Arthur Smith and you say no, thank you, goodbye, that would be my first call. Because Hines Ward is coaching in the UFL, or no, he's coaching in college right now.
You mean the Diego Pavia League?
Yes, soon to be.
Ooh, sorry.
The Pavia
I said that
NFL.
out loud. Come at me, Diego. I dare you.
Yes, the PFL.
All 6 foot of you.
Make sure to put the emphasis on that 6 foot.
Yeah.
If he's 6 foot, I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 5'11".
Bravo, sir. Bravo. Bravo.
Oh, what you're talking about? I always thought you were 5'11", man.
My heart.
But no, I just like you said though, David, to kind of piggyback off of what, like, this is, if you didn't think this was a thing now with the Bears being a legitimate threat, they are, I would say they have to be, I think they are the second favorite to win the NFC right now
No,
in Vegas. No. Are they, is it still the Rams?
they're third or fourth.
Okay.
Probably. You probably got all NFC West teams.
I'm
in
sure
front of
it's
them.
Seahawks, Rams.
I love that you tried to look that up,
Should
sir.
have known.
I love that you tried to look that up.
I'm
doing
sure.
my phone.
I'm going to say probably Seahawks, Rams, but I wouldn't favor the Eagles against them.
Rams, Seahawks, 49ers.
See,
Every
I don't
team
even-
from the NFC West.
Even though they just lost to the Niners, I don't know if I would give the Niners the lead on that. Okay, let's say tie for third with them. I'd still say the Bears are at least third, if anything.
I'd put them fourth. I really would.
Okay.
And that's no bag on
5th.
their fifth.
Wow.
Yeah. It goes Rams, Seahawks, Niners, Eagles, Bears.
See, I knew they would put the Eagles ahead because they're the former champs.
They
But that
played
doesn't-
football for the first time in I don't know how long, and they still didn't look good. And
No.
I blame most of that game on the weather that was going on in that game.
Yeah,
that
that was
brutal.
brutal.
Gnarly.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Buffalo
That was-
Eagles game,
That was nasty.
it was just downpour all 4 quarters.
the whole game.
It was insane.
I wish it would have been colder.
Them
That would have been an epic snow game.
that would have been Buffalo probably would have won that game if it snowed. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been their mo.
You just couldn't get the run game going with Cook.
No, Cook was getting
Well,
slammed because Carter was back.
Carter's shoulders feel better all of a sudden.
Carter was ripping through there like crazy.
I'll say this: we're gonna get out of here real quick. When we come back, I want to talk about how Carter didn't break his damn hand on that blocked field goal. Because if you watched it, his whole hand went like about 180 degrees the opposite way, and he's just high-fiving people like nothing's wrong. We'll talk about that and more here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
I sound a little cocky, but I think we're legends in Chicago. We really are.
SportsTownChicago.com.
We're all looking to save $1 these days, right? Well, Pino's Old Man is the perfect spot for pizza lovers with the $10 and under menu that'll make your taste buds and your wallet happy. Fried chicken sandwiches, just $6. It's so good I had to start working it just to eat it every day. That's not all. Grab 2 large one-topping pizzas with extra cheesy goodness and a 2-liter soda for just $26.30. Plus, order online and get 5% off exclusive deals. Family owned and operated for 30 years, open 7 days a week, and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on the corner of North Main and Willoughby. Pino's on Main.
Oh my God, I need some Pookie's crack cake. Pookie's crack cakes.
Yeah, girl. You ain't never heard about the best crack cakes in Chicago?
They're right there in the Bronzeville area, right at 105 East 47th Street.
They're moist, delicious, premium homemade cakes made fresh daily. One bite and you're addicted.
They got the caramel cake, butter pecan praline, and red velvet. Ooh, and don't forget the strawberry lemonade and a chocolate Oreo dream. They're open Wednesday through Saturdays, 11 to 6 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
Early arrival is highly recommended. First come, first serve. They give out tickets at 10 a.m.
Just mention you heard it right here on Real Girl Talk Radio, and you'll get a free butter cookie with your purchase. Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Girl, where you going?
I gotta go get my crack cake.
Let's go.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alpha, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Get money for that old car sitting in your driveway today. No more insurance payments. No more playing taxi for your friends and your family. More room in your garage with Winning Auto Record. Winning Auto Record comes directly to you and takes that problem car away and off your hands. Call anytime, day or night at 888-555-0910. Or go to winningautorex.com and we will take that junk off your hands in no time. You win, we win with Winning Auto Wreckers.
I won't say anything.
Hey, it's been a while since I've been
You
here.
very rarely do it.
I know.
So,
That's why
I always hated podcasting when Tyler was doing board. I was like, dude, could you give me at least a half a second?
No,
Just
go.
right on top of it. Right on top of it. All right, we're back here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com. It's David Dykstra, Tyler Buterbaugh, Andrew Valentin.
Valentin.
I don't know what that was.
Valentine?
Just sounded like what was his
Valentine?
name? Voldemort? No, Dumbledore.
No, he sounded like the guy like, why am I being arrested here for a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
You're a
Snape, you mean?
Snape, that's who it was.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
First and foremost, let's get into a couple of the or at least a big surprise on my end from the weekend. Pittsburgh going down to Cleveland yesterday, and I don't know if you guys.
What a pathetic game.
Did y'all hear the statement from Myles Garrett though?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's great. Mr. Myles gets on the podium and goes, "Yeah, I think they were more interested in keeping me from sacking Aaron Rodgers than actually winning the game."
Oh,
and
yeah.
You can't argue with it.
No, because that should have been a game where Myles Garrett could have easily gotten that one sack, but it just seemed like
he'll get it next week.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, who do they play next week?
The Bengals.
Oh yeah, sorry, bud. But I mean,
sorry, Joe.
It seemed like that was.
I want to talk to you about the Bengals here in a little bit too. But to me, now you've let the Baltimore Ravens have a little breath.
Oh, you've given them a new sense of life.
And Baltimore's playing good football right now, and their defense seems to have corrected whatever was going wrong.
Right. Well, I mean, again, you were playing Green Bay with their backup quarterback, but even still,
Lamar wasn't in, was he?
No. Tyler Huntley. He got hurt, and Tyler Huntley went in.
Once again, I think Tyler Huntley might be the better choice for Baltimore.
Well, this is that's for that team, for those two teams in itself. There's two stories going on there, which is like both coaches are like on a hot seat for fans. Both quarterbacks now are suddenly being talked about as like, do we really need them? Are they just system guys? Like it's so crazy with those two. And then you've got this game where I'm watching, like you said, I'm watching the Steelers going, they don't want to win this game. They just want to stop Myles.
Absolutely lethargic.
Yeah. And then on the other side, I'm watching Twitter go, dude, Shador's doing fantastic. And I'm going, is he? Because he's kind of playing real basic football. And then he threw the pick, and I'm going, that's not a good pass.
Yeah, everyone's like...
And then they're like, he's QB1. And I'm like, where are you seeing QB1?
I was seeing the tweets, like, people are like, oh, Shador has arrived. I'm like, 17 for 23, 186
yards. Yeah, he arrived
yards.
on the bus, on the field. Yes, he arrived that way.
And what was with the run where he was like still 5 yards shy of a first down? It was a third down, and he's over here flexing and like acting like he just won the game. Like you got a punt.
That was one of those where I'm like, I don't think he knew where the down marker was.
I don't think so.
I think he lost track of that.
He was convinced he got the first down. I'm like, no, buddy, you were like 5 yards short.
Yeah, it's just like, and credit to the Browns, like they did a great job. They controlled the clock. They had the game in hand.
There's been no bag. I've said all year, Cleveland is an issue for every team that they played this year for one reason and one reason only. That defense is really, really, really good.
I mean, Schweißwinger that kid's gonna win
Gesundheit.
Defensive Player Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
that guy is single-handedly
lights out.
He has single-handedly made that defense run stopping ability like it's a 180.
Like if they could actually invest in the offense, the Browns wouldn't be a bad team.
That's the thing is you've got 2 first-round picks in next year's draft. You know what to do. Go get a tackle. Go get a receiver. And you can get one at either pick, and you're going to probably get franchises at both if you develop them right. This is Cleveland. This is Cleveland.
It's like another
I've
4-year-old.
said it once, I'll say it again. Cleveland, please be the stupid organization that you have been for years. Fire Kevin Stefanski. Please, God, fires Kevin Stefanski. Because Atlanta, I will. Oh, my God, I would take him in a heartbeat. But Raheem Morris isn't going to go anywhere because you know what? Atlanta's going to end up being 7-10, and they're going to be like, 7-10? 7-10? Better.
We can improve on this. No, you can't, Arthur.
Look how he developed Kyle Pitts. No, he didn't. No. That'd be the offensive coordinator scheming perfectly for Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is going to have himself a night tonight. I'm going to call that right now.
No, he's got to stay at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for his career. He can't do that. He can't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's wrong. No. It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some of the other games, that Bills Eagles game was very hard to watch.
That's old school football.
Tough.
It's like that's just romp 'em, stomp 'em.
But
the last 3 minutes was the most
exciting. Everybody's sitting there, going, "Oh, Caleb doing stupid stuff, short hop, blah blah blah." Did anybody watch the last play of the Eagles Bills game? Yeah. That was a god awful throw from
It was
Josh
awful,
Allen.
and that was going to win you the game. Like it was a
Wide
It was
open.
an easy throw.
Wide open.
I was very disappointed in him on that. I was like, come on, like the play was perfect.
You don't see it from Josh.
No.
You don't. Oh, can we go back to one thing really quick? Actually, no. It was during this game. I want to talk about this.
Mhm.
Tom Brady, if I had to hear one more goddamn time about the plastic gloves,
He had, I don't know what his deal was with that. Like,
I didn't get a chance to hear the call. I just had it on the TV.
oh, every time a pass was dropped
yeah.
or a fumble happened, oh, they're wearing the wrong gloves. They need to be wearing the natural gloves instead of the plastic gloves. Oh, what are we talking about?
It's all got the same stuff on it, that polyurethane, like,
Stick 'em.
yeah, basically it's stick them on the gloves, more or less. Like, it's all that extra. It's just, yeah, the gloves are made out of a different material. Like, what do you want from them, dude? You want sewn hand by hand? It's not that easy.
I kid you not. It was at least every drive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's kind of always got those weird things that he says, like has to bring them the old.
I
know.
I still
like him though. I still like him.
He's still a great commentator. It's just he's got those little tendencies he throws out, and you're like, really, man, come on now.
Him and Burkhardt are they're a good.
They're
duo.
perfect.
I like that.
Yeah, it's just. Listen, he's better than Romo, so I mean, you know, anything's better.
I hate when people turn into caricatures of themselves. I really do.
It's not even. It's not even with him. It's not even just the guessing of the plays. He's just getting bad at it now. It's overstepping. It's constantly needing to make a remark, talking in through the play, like it's
Jim
all that
Nance
stuff. Yeah,
over-
Jim
talking
Nance.
over Jim
Jim
Nance.
Nance probably wants to throw a clipboard at him by now.
I'm surprised he hasn't.
I know.
I would have.
Seattle
talking. Bam.
Seattle beats Carolina. I can't say that I was surprised.
No, I mean
they
Panthers played really good in that first half.
Yeah,
like keeping them. It was tied at 3. I mean, but then obviously Seattle made adjustments at the second half.
That's the thing. Like
the glow up of Drake May continues, and
he played the Jets. Like but
still 4 touchdowns in the first half.
I'm not knocking the dude for his performance. It's just when you play the Jets, like
I can't do it when you're playing the Jets. I just can't.
I get that. And
if you're an elite quarterback or a franchise quarterback, those are the things you should be doing against crap teams.
Put up 8. Come on now.
Yeah. Put up 6.
Trubisky put up 6 against the Bucs.
It's really embarrassing.
8 years ago.
Yes. It's really embarrassing though watching that Jets team. Aaron Glenn sitting there on the sidelines, a former DB, first round pick, now the head coach, and they don't have one single pick on that team.
Still don't.
Not like that's.
It's not good.
Like this is the coach that used to be like the seek and destroy on the ball kind of guy for the Jets, and they can't get one.
Well, that's what happens when you trade away your
your
best,
main guy,
your best cornerback,
the guy that cuts the field in 3/4.
Question. I don't know if you watched it. I'll ask you because to me this is there's an interesting thing going on in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Is Quinn Ewers the new quarterback in Miami
for one more game?
You don't think they're going to give him a shot next year?
I don't. Miami is such a screwy team that this whole move of we're going to go to Quinn Ewers, which is like supposed to be the signal to we're backing Mike McDaniel, could easily just be like a giveaway to make Mike McDaniel feel good for when Stephen Ross inevitably says get rid of him.
No, they've already said they're bringing him back next year.
And they can say that all they want, but Stephen Ross has been that guy who said, I back Brian Flores, and then they fired Brian Flores because he told Chris Greer, I don't want him in the building if you guys are going to keep fighting. So, and then that's the problem is that there's so much wishy-washiness with Miami and the structure of how they handle things that I can't fully say that because Quinn played well in this game. Well enough that I would say, well, if you're going to draft a quarterback or you're going to get somebody, make him part of the competition to start.
Yeah.
But I don't know where they're at this point with how they're going to handle next year. Because you could say we're keeping Mike McDaniel, but then are you keeping Tua? Like, are you going to keep him and say it's a quarterback competition?
I've got a feeling Tua's gone.
Everything that I'm hearing is Tua is gone.
Yeah, but if you cut him, you've got to take on $99 million in a cap.
I think they're going to try and trade him.
But to who, though? That's the thing. Like, who's going to take him on?
Arizona.
And swap him for Kyler? I mean,
there's some teams out there that would be desperate. I mean, hell, even the Raiders, but the Raiders are fighting for that first overall
Pittsburgh?
pick.
That's the thing. Even if you're Pittsburgh, you're still. I wouldn't.
I could see Miami bringing one of these vets, like you heard Malik Willis say it after the game, where he's kind of like pretty much going to look to get a starting job like anywhere else. And I think Miami would be one of those teams. And I think you bring in a vet like Malik, have Ewers sit back behind him.
It's funny that you say veteran.
Yeah, I know. He's only been in the league for what, 4 years? 3 years?
Something like
Something like that.
So, yeah, something.
But I think bring him in. I do think Ewers could be the guy for Miami down the road.
He could be.
I always thought he was one of the better quarterbacks in that class. He just had a bad final year.
He's got NFL ability when you watch him play and you watch him throw. Like, he's got that talent. It's just, the problem isn't with him. And I don't know if it's really with McDaniel either. It's just the structure of how Miami is handling building a team right now.
Oh,
because
it's all dysfunctional.
that's the thing is your owner is very impatient because he's older. You have no GM right now. You have an interim guy that's probably not going to stick around. And again, if Mike McDaniel doesn't start to prove something soon, like very early in that season, if they're not 4-0 in those first 4 games, he's probably fired. And they may just go to an interim guy and just say, we'll just settle the season as is. It's so hard to pinpoint what direction they're going to go in because, okay, you trade Tua. Are you trading him to go get another quarterback in free agency? Are you going to draft a guy? Are you going to go with Quinn Ewers? What are you going to do with Tyreek Hill? Is he going to be back? Are you going to try and let him walk away? Are you going to trade Jalen? Like, there's too many questions in Miami for there to be like a full answer where I can be like, oh yeah, definitively, absolutely, that's how they're going to get better. Because Quinn could have 4,000 yards and 35 touchdowns, and I could still see Miami being a 5-12 team.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
yeah.
Not to harp on Miami, but you guys are. It's a mess. It's a mess.
Have the New Orleans Saints found their quarterback?
They've found quarterback competition. I'll give Shuck that because he's not been fantastic, but he hasn't looked bad.
No,
sorry, Tyler.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if anything, I mean, we've talked about this before. If anything, you've proven that I think you found your offensive coach. You found your guy in Kellen Moore because he's clearly putting that offense to good work. And you definitely found your tackle because Kelvin Banks is putting in work.
He is.
Unfortunately, the rest of that draft class is not. it's like your first and second round picks are hitting great. The rest of your draft picks are not doing anything.
No, Shuck, I mean, obviously he looked really good against the Titans, and he's looked good before. And I mean, as far as a rookie, I would say, and people questioned why he was picked in the second round. I mean, he could have been a later pick, but I mean, for what he's doing and compared to the other guys in this previous class, like, I don't think he's playing all that bad. And I like how you put it. Like, I think there is quarterback competition. I don't know about if I don't know if Rattler's going to be sticking around.
He certainly has proven, I think, to be a backup. I mean, that's the thing is that for the Saints feel like they need that unequivocal first round draft pick quarterback, be it Moore, Mendoza, whoever it might be it this draft, or maybe you wait till next year's draft, see if maybe Arch Manning's a guy, maybe. Like, and that's the thing is like Shuck feels like he could be what Joe Flacco is right now, right?
Transition quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. You bring him in, he can get you some wins, he can temper the offense. He's clearly making Olave happy. Like, I've never seen Olave so all smiles all of a sudden.
He's had a really good stretch.
I know, yeah.
In the last, 5
That's what
games?
happens when you get the ball thrown to you.
Yeah.
What do you want to run? The streak. What are you going to do, Tyler? Throw it. That's all I got. That's all I got to do, right, Coach? You're darn right you got to. So
that's all it's written behind
exactly.
Moore's playbook.
And that was a really good game too, because I got to see Shuck play really well. I got to see Ward, I think, show everybody like, yeah, if Tennessee can get it,
yeah,
if Tennessee can put it, man, he put one on the money, man. It was like watching Xavier Restrepo out there, which please put him out there, and you will probably see how
they're not playing him.
Because he could, from what I understood, they were like one of the guys on Tennessee radio I was listening to for Nashville was saying the dude is built like a running back, plays wide receiver. You could put him all over the field like you do Debo.
Yeah,
why not? Like he's just sitting on the practice squad doing nothing. I don't know.
Getting reps.
I'm hoping by next year he just like it's just a glow up. Like that dude just pops out of the ground, and they're like, "How did we not know about this guy?" And Ward just goes, "Hey, did you not watch a film?
I've been trying to tell you.
You drafted me. Who do you think I was throwing to all the time?"
All right, when we come back, we're going to preview Week 18 in the NFL. I got a question
last week
for our guy, Andrew Valentin, when we come back here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
South Chicago sports for sure.
SportsTownChicago.com.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth, new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream by cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you say.
Yo, check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the hit places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. The house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday. With rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skip. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open till 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel, let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and more.
I've heard this one.
Look at you picking new stuff.
I was gonna say we haven't. There's a few that we haven't heard. That
I just play roulette with these songs. I just like,
we all play roulette with these songs.
Well, I'm gonna pick number 3. I'm gonna do
they're all
this, and this.
They're all labeled like Monkey Ball Remix 2019 or whatever. I'm like, that sounds good.
Briggy's got better. He used to just play the same ones. Yeah. And I'm like, come on, bro, change it up.
Fix it. Welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. This is Blow the Whistle. I am David Double D Dexter, and I'm here with my boys.
Tyler Butterbob, Bitterbaugh,
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
All right, time to preview Week 18. We're just going to hit like the big games that mean something.
There's a lot, though.
Saturday's slate is going to be phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
Phenomenal.
So excited.
Oh, my good night. It's going to be so good.
Both games are going to be great, which no one would have thought, but it is.
Carolina taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to start it off at 4 o'clock.
3:30.
3:30 our time. Squeeze me.
Squeeze.
Any thoughts on this game?
I mean, This is going to come down to the wire.
This wasn't supposed to come down to
This
the wire.
wasn't
but it
supposed
has.
to. But Andrew, you and I were talking about this. What was it, last week?
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago, of how the NFL did a fantastic job
They
of
knew.
scheduling this Week 18 because
They need to do this every year.
they do.
100%.
But it's like you never would have thought that the Panthers and Bucks would be fighting for the NFC South. But
Can I say one thing? We do have to give a shout out to Rob Brown because Rob Brown called the Carolina Panthers before football even started this year.
I do kind of remember
okay. No.
He said, "Guys, I'm telling you, watch out
he's
for
right there
Carolina."
with the team.
Yeah,
But this game, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of leaning Panthers. Their defense has just really turned it up. The Bucks defense has just not been who we all expected them to be.
No.
The offense on the Bucks have not been able to click as well as like all of a sudden Ibuka. He had a great first half, and now all of a sudden they're just not using him.
Baker's making mistakes in critical moments.
I was
Like
gonna say, he's spiraling.
And Bryce is just kind of, to me, getting better and better.
Can I ask a question? And I don't know if you'll remember this. You remember the year he was playing really great in Cleveland,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden it dropped off the shelf, and you found out like after they were done that he was playing with a partially separated shoulder. I'm wondering.
that was his last year.
I'm wondering if that's the same thing that's going on right now.
It could be the
Because
issue.
I know he took that hit.
Right.
Remember, and he just hasn't seemed the same since that hit.
No, and it very well could be maybe he's playing through injury. I mean, he's a tough guy in that kind of sense, tough Texas kind of kid. But if that's, I mean, listen, I get that the game's on the line here, but if he goes down, I mean, if he's hurt and that hurts even more, and like he's out, the Bucks are finished.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Teddy Two Gloves as much as the next person, but that's as much as him against that defense that Carolina has going right now. They are going to pressure him all day, and he has not seen a lot of action at this point. So I don't know how ready he would be. Maybe he'd surprise us. Maybe
Kyle Trask comes in and just dominates.
God, I forgot he's still in the league.
I know. It's
multi-millionaire Kyle Trask.
Yeah, exactly.
As a third string quarterback.
The question that I'm wondering though is Teterow McMillan going to be good for the game?
Yeah, that's a
Because
huge
he's
issue.
questionable right now going into this for this week. So if he's not out there, Bryce is going to have to. He's going to have to play like small ball, if you will, for football, which is just dink and dunk it, and Doidle and Chuba Hubbard. It's going to be their game essentially. So control the clock and live and die by whatever touchdowns and field goals you can get.
Because if McMillan's out, I just don't trust Leggett because he just hasn't gotten that.
He just doesn't have
step.
his feet underneath him. Like you can see, there's positives to his game, but there's like he's not being able to take that next step. Maybe as McMillan gets better, maybe he will get better. But you were expecting him to be like at least a number 2, and he's looking more like maybe he'd probably be a better slot receiver. I think he's built like a tight end in his own kind of way. So I think you stick him in the slot, he'd probably be like a Keenan Allen type of guy, maybe. But as working him outside as a number 2, it's just not. He just doesn't have that get up and go kind of style that you need him to.
Yeah,
and then it's hurting. I'm not saying he's the cause for it. I'm not trying to put it on one guy, but because he's not taking that step, it's kind of hurting Bryce Young's development to be able to go to another level as a quarterback.
Yeah,
like he could be at 3,000 yards by now if he didn't just have to throw to one guy the whole game, essentially. So
yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean,
but I'm on the side with you, Tyler. I think Carolina's just playing really good football now. It's basic, simple stuff.
Yeah,
and I just
once again, I'll sit here and say, shocking what happens when your owner goes, okay, I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. And this is Canales versus in Bowles. I mean, this is a good offensive mind versus a good defensive mind. Like, this is going to be a battle of the wits. Somewhere on the field, you're going to see it happen. My guess would be it's going to be like a J.C. Horn pick 6 or so. It's going to be something like that.
I like that. I agree with the line at 2.5. I mean, I think that's perfect.
It's
Tampa's the favorite.
You could
Obviously,
tell me
they're home.
even, I would totally buy that too.
Yeah.
I would be like, pick them. Yeah, totally.
This is going to be a fantastic game.
For sure. Then we go to the
49-42. Come on, make it happen. Please.
Then we go to the late game of that Saturday slate, and it is Seattle at San Fran. After what I've seen over the last 3 weeks, I'm not betting against San Francisco. I'm just not.
74-72. Let's go. Basketball score. Come on, baby. I'd still probably take the Seahawks.
I can't do it.
I'm leaning Seahawks still.
Because here's my logic, and this is just the logic that's playing within my head, so it's not really even logic. It's just my gut feeling. Is Seattle gets this win over San Fran, but if they were to meet in the playoffs, Kyle Shanahan's taking them to the woodshed.
Just with the whole fact of how just locked in Kyle Shanahan's been over the last 3 weeks.
If you told me they dropped 28 unanswered points on Seattle and blew them out, it wouldn't shock me right now. Mm-hmm. Would not shock me.
Because there's still that big moment Sam Darnold. Is it a thing?
Well, and who knows Sam Darnold, the guy that was just coaching him a couple years ago too, right? Like Kyle Shanahan knows his quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I
know this one's tough, and this is also a tight line at 1.5. Seattle the favorite.
Just make it even.
Make it
even. Like
it's tough because I'm leaning like what David said. Like the Niners, they have been playing really well the past few weeks. But Seattle,
man.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're more complete, in my opinion, than the Niners.
Yeah.
Granted, Salah's done a great job with doing what he can with that Niners defense with how banged up they are.
Absolutely.
And Kittle is supposed to be back in this game. So I'm still leaning Seahawks just because.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
I think if Seattle can, which the Bears did not yesterday, and screw you Bears for not doing this because you cost me money. If they can establish the run with Kenneth Walker and
not Toussaint.
Charbonnet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wanted to say Champagne, but I knew that wasn't right.
It might be popping champagne after.
Yeah, I know.
But if they can establish the run with those two guys, because that defense is not good at stopping the run, that in itself changes my perspective of that game.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know if they can do it, though.
No, but then you have to ask this question, too. If they don't establish the run, who does San Francisco have that can really shut down Jackson Smith and Jigba?
What's his name? Their number 2, I believe.
I think that's Lenore.
Yeah. He's their guy right now.
Yeah, he's been doing the job. It's just, and Jigba's on a whole new level right now.
Right.
And he's so locked in with Darnold. Like they're a 1-2 punch.
I'm not saying he's not going to get his yards, but I think it could be the touchdowns win the game, field goals like last night.
Yeah, this is going to be a shootout like last night.
And hold them to a field goal somewhere. That's going to be that's going to be your thing to win the game.
I just don't know if they can stop.
Once again, my whole thing is I get where you guys are coming from. I just see Kyle Shanahan being locked in as much as he is right now, and I can't go.
Well, because I think they are still in contention. Yeah, they're still fighting for that number 1 seed.
Yeah,
which they still can. And obviously,
49ers win, they're the number 1 seed.
Well, what's the Rams record?
If the 49ers win, they're the number 1 seed.
They are.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because they're 11. Rams are 11-4.
Yes.
Okay.
So
if the Rams win tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
49ers win.
They have.
That's why they're the primetime game.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoever wins this game is the number 1 seed.
Yeah. It's just it's still crazy though that I'm looking at a Saturday night lineup here with one team that definitely shouldn't be here, another one that we didn't even think was going to come close to being here. And now we're looking at it going, this is for the division and maybe for the number 1 seed. I didn't think this was going to happen. Who would have said Seattle? If you would have told me Seattle and Carolina would be at this point.
Let's
put money on it.
Was anybody sitting here going, week 17, Bears are playing for a potential number 1 seed in the NFC?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like this has been the craziest year of NFL.
Football was nuts this year.
I loved every bit of
Absolutely. But man, it was draining at the same time.
I want to go to a game that means absolutely nothing, but I need to get your perspective on this.
Sure.
Andrew.
Uh-huh.
Should Joe Burrow play in the last game of the season?
Should he play? I mean,
with what's across
the field? For the sake of history, it'd be interesting to be like, well, you were the tie-breaking, essentially the record-breaking sack if Myles Garrett gets it. I mean, he doesn't need to play in this game, so I don't think he should, but he will because he's a competitor.
You can't tell him no.
Yeah, that franchise is not going to say they can say we want you to sit out, but he's going to fight against that, I guarantee you, because he's like, I want to play football.
Just ask the Raiders.
Yeah, essentially. Like, he didn't have to, but if I'm Joe Burrow, if I'm in his position, I'm playing. If the fan in me doesn't want him to play, because what if Myles Garrett hits him and he breaks? That's my
Very
biggest concern.
distinct possibility.
Biggest concern is that. But yes, if I'm putting myself in the mindset of what I believe Joe Burrow has been and has been his whole career, yeah, you're playing that game. He's going to play that game just for the sake of saying we went out with a win. Let's go out on a bang. Let's say the season wasn't great, but let's go out with a win and say we can build off of this.
A team that no one's really talking about, but I think might be sneaky good and might be sneaky the best team in the AFC right now. Boys, we got to talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Don't say that.
Sneaky good.
Don't say that. It's not true.
It is.
Hey,
it's not true.
It is.
It's not.
Hey,
it's not true.
Who'd have thought when they traded
this
for
team was supposed to win 4 games? 4.
Real
They
quick.
were supposed to be 4-12 at this point.
This
Not
was-
12
well,
and 4.
Who thought when the Duval thing happened?
I thought it was over.
We thought whoa, there were people going, oh, put the under in.
Well, here's
Put the under in.
The funniest part was that when we did our draft show and they made Jacksonville made the trade, we were like, well, at least the Browns will get another top 5.
Seriously.
And now they won't. They were going to have 2 top 10 picks.
They're
in the
picking
draft.
at 25 now or something like that. Like, and that's the thing. He's not even played like efficiently when he's been out there, and he's been missing now half the season.
Yeah.
And they've been doing this. So what happens when he comes back?
Yeah, scary.
What?
Well, here's the crazy thing. Who would have thought during the trade deadline that the Jacoby Myers trade would be the most elite trade of them all?
Folks, we got to be honest with you. We didn't do a lot of thinking for this season. We really didn't. We didn't think
We missed a lot.
Yeah, we right over our heads.
Wow, come on.
And then just
Who's sitting,
no one else
who's sitting there going, oh, great trade by
Jacoby Myers.
And now he's
now he's extended. Now you gave him like a $60 million extension.
Well, and now
Trevor Lawrence goes, I like him.
I know. Yeah.
You could make the same conversation that we've talked about
With Ben Johnson leaving the Lions, like, wow, was Ben Johnson really that like important to that Lions offense? Now you can say that about Liam Cohen.
But Liam Cohen's a geek. He is a
Well, so is
nerd.
Ben. They're both nerds.
No, Ben is like the
Ben's
cool.
a better shape
Ben's
nerd.
a cool nerd. Liam
a
Cohen,
nerd.
He's just a dork.
Liam Cohen's a geek. He's a nerd.
Who tried to go face to face with Robert Saleh.
He's an idiot. He should be wearing glasses with suspenders and being pushed into a locker. Not coaching a football team. Trevor Lawrence should be wearing a Letterman jacket, being like, "Get in there, dummy." This is not how football's supposed to be.
I mean, once again, Texans may have the most elite defense in the NFL right now.
They said it's the best defensive rated team since 2009, I think. I don't even remember what team that was. That might have been this. Maybe that was the Saints.
Ravens?
2009?
2009 would have.
Yeah.
I think that would have been the Saints when they went 13-3 and they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was the Jonathan Vilma boys, but that was also Hitgate with good old Coach Williams.
Bills have the Jets. Am I seeing that correctly?
Yes, you are.
I'm not even worried about that game.
Can you call it a cakewalk?
At this point, like Bears Lions is going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be interesting to watch.
You know, it's crazy that they open up the total at 50.5 for an NFL game.
I mean,
Chargers Broncos is interesting.
That has implications for the playoffs for at least I think the Chargers seeding.
No, they clinched. Oh, you mean like
in terms of seeding?
Yeah.
In terms of seeding, I think it has the play still. And again, I don't know what to make of the Broncos because I think this. Again, maybe I said it last week. I don't remember.
Rhodes told me he wanted to root for the Broncos, and I'm like, are you?
Oh, speaking of Rhodes, what was the question he had that you wanted to ask?
Oh
us?
yeah, that's right. You said he had a question.
Oh,
you wanted to ask.
the who would you rather play in the playoffs? question.
That was the road.
Okay. Yeah, still Packers.
But no, I think I said it. The Packers. I think I said it last week. It's like the Broncos could either be that team that loses in the first round, and it wouldn't shock me. They could also make it all the way to the Super Bowl, and that still probably wouldn't shock me.
It might shock me a little bit.
Okay, maybe a tiny bit, but I like.
If they get past the Bills, I will be shocked.
That's the thing, though, is like this team has been so weird about the way they've played. I can see it going one way or the other. Like, I don't know. Am I supposed to feel confident in them, or supposed to just be like, they'll first round exit, no problem?
That'll be defense versus offense if it ends up being Buffalo versus Denver.
Yeah, I mean, it's why Denver? Why must you be so confusing to me?
They to me they are the most confusing.
And the Chargers too. Chargers are massively insane as well.
And then the final game, yeah. I couldn't tell you what's going to happen in this game if I tried.
Good luck.
If I tried. The game to finish off the regular season for the NFL is Steelers-Ravens.
And that also factors the division.
Which,
yeah, of course.
Oh, no, that's for the division.
Yeah. That is the definitive.
Who you got?
Ravens.
I don't know.
They've got momentum, I think.
Here's the issue.
Can Derrick Henry do that in another game? In back-to-back games? That's my only thing.
Well, is TJ Watt healthy? Is he 100%?
I think TJ probably plays this game.
I would think so, but is he 100%?
I don't think he needs to be 100%.
I mean, Highsmith has really stepped up in his place, but you need TJ Watt out there.
You need him to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you need everybody on that defense that's an impact player to be out there and healthy. Because the Ravens are going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, the fridge, and the grill that's sitting outside.
You want my statement? I think if Tyler Huntley's the quarterback, the Ravens win. I think if Lamar's the quarterback, they lose.
Interesting.
That's a bold statement. I
mean, Lamar has not really played against the Steelers well.
He sucks against Tomlin.
Yeah, he's been bad against Tomlin, but Tomlin knows him really well.
Right.
But I don't think Huntley would make that kind of a difference. That's the only thing is that Lamar has the better arm. He's got better accuracy.
Here's the thing that we all have to like. Tyler already brought it up. It's the Derrick Henry.
Oh, he's the X factor every time. Every time.
I just don't think I don't know. I'm still leaning Ravens, but I just don't think Derrick can do that back to back.
That rush defense for the Steelers has gotten better since Harmon.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is that Derek Harmon being on the line has been a helpful hand to Hayward because now he doesn't have to take on the double teams. He can go one-on-one matchup.
Teams.
Yeah, or the triple teams. He can one-on-one matchup with the guard, which is a young dude, or he can go one-on-one with the centers, which are usually young dudes. So, I don't think he has to have the 200-yard game.
Right.
But he's going to have to score multiple touchdowns. I agree with that. Like, you're going to have to probably get 3 touchdowns from him in this game to win it. But
if Baltimore scores 21, it's over.
That's the thing is I think if you can get in the red zone and you can get the ball to Henry and he can go off tackle, power it through, I think you can win this game. But, again, if TJ Watt plays, that is another factor to put into it.
So the last time when the Ravens played the Steelers, Henry had 25 carries and only 94 yards.
Right.
So I mean, obviously they got a number on him too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's where I feel
they stack the box.
Yeah, of course.
And they let their because let's be honest, Ravens really don't have the best when it comes to wide receivers. So they leave their DBs on an island with these wide receivers.
Yeah, they're very basic. I mean, they extended Bateman for what? I mean, and
Zay Flowers is hit or miss every game.
I mean, supposed to be the answer.
Dude.
Yeah, and it's just
Mark Andrews is old.
He's probably gonna get traded.
Yeah,
or I think he might be a free agent. I can't
likely.
Remember.
Who knows?
I mean, and then that's the thing. That's the thing with this Ravens team. Like, somebody put this out there to us in a question for XBomb, and I'll pose it for you guys too. If you're Baltimore and this season, obviously you miss out on the division, you don't go to the playoffs. I don't know what happens with John Harbaugh.
You got to move on from either John Harbaugh or Lamar Jackson.
Do you start selling pieces? Do you start saying we rebuild?
You have to move on from one of the other.
Okay.
Because this thing is not.
Because I've played this through my head so many times when I was driving over here. Like, do you trade all those pieces, get picks, and start over again?
It sounds like more Ravens fans are wanting Harbaugh.
They want
gone,
Harbaugh out, but it's
they still believe in Lamar.
Here's the problem.
They still believe in Lamar.
Here's the problem. I think Harbaugh's voice has gotten stale.
That's
in the locker room.
distinctively possible.
But here's the problem, and I'm going to be very legit when I say this. Where's the upgrade?
That's the thing.
Where's the upgrade this season?
What's the coach that you would go hire to replace John Harbaugh that would give you the confidence to say
Joe Brady?
Maybe, but again, that's a roll of the
Joe
dice.
Brady's the next New York Giants coach.
Poor guy. You know where you want to go, Joe. No, I just like I think like the whole get rid of John Harbaugh. He's the third coach in Ravens history. In Baltimore Ravens history, there are 3 coaches. Okay, it's Mark Abrota is the first one. Then they got Billick, and then it was John Harbaugh. So this is the third voice they've had, and he's won a Super Bowl. And it's very much the same deal with Tomlin. It's the same kind of thing. You've been there for a long time. You've won. You've had a lot of success. We've gone to the playoffs. You've got MVPs, all that stuff. But you're obviously not winning a Super Bowl, so do we keep you? Well, Steelers are moving on from Tomlin, so would the Ravens move on from Harbaugh?
The problem is the Steelers don't have an elite quarterback and haven't had one since Ben.
Right.
They've tried
and when he left, he wasn't even elite anymore. He was
his arm was
dried up.
falling off.
Yeah. One game real quick, I was just looking that kind of sucks that this could have also fought for the division, the Colts and Texans. But God, it's just the Colts.
Old man Phillips, man. I'll give him credit where credit's due.
But even before that,
he's trying so hard.
A team that started the year 7-1.
I love
and then they got eliminated.
I love that he still talks trash too.
Is it talking trash when you're going GD? Gosh darn it!
Yeah.
Because it's not. I mean, you're not talking to. Well, he's kind of talking to children, I guess. Out there, he is old enough.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
His son's a year away from being in college. So
It's
these guys
true.
aren't much
It is fun to watch this 44-year-old man talk down to a 24-year-old and be like, "Yeah, that's right. We got it on you." And we're like, "Chill, man. You're gonna hurt yourself."
All you gotta say is, "I got a grandkid."
Yeah, my son can throw better than that. Matter of fact, he is. He's a 4-star.
Although I did enjoy Aaron Rodgers talking about how he juked that one guy.
Oh,
yeah, but it counted for nothing.
I know.
It's the thing, like, yeah, I did miss that one guy. Okay, cool, man. You didn't put up a single point. You did nothing.
No. All right, when we come back, it's time to talk all things college football. I get to brag a little. Andrew doesn't get to say much.
I don't have much to say.
They should have won that game. But anyway, when we come back, it's college football here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
He's right there. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. The last chance to order beer. But we didn't come here to drink beer. We came here to win this ball game.
Chicago's so lucky.
SportsTownChicago.com.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Pizza at your house and you can get it at the store. Uh-oh, here we go. Chicagoland area. Little Caesars is heating up for the summer. Try our new Crazy Puffs. $3.99. Walk-in or delivery. 7 days a week. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Filled with cheesy mozzarella, pepperoni, pizza sauce, buttery, garlic flavored drizzle, Italian herb and Parmesan seasoning, deep dish Detroit style pizza, $7.99. Super cheesy bread, $5.99. Hot and ready combo, $12.99. And for your daily deals, go to LitCaesars.com. Oh, Little Caesars with our crazy puffs and cheesy dreams. You light up my soul with your pepperoni schemes. With every slice we share, with every moment we did in this piece of love affair, so you didn't hear that just here. You don't want to miss out on these delicious deals. Visit your Chicagoland area Little Caesars today. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Nobody does food better than our friends south of the border. If you're looking for delicious, authentic Mexican food in Chicagoland's backyard, check out the Topos restaurant. Try their quesadillas, burritos, or my favorite, the 3-taco combo with steak and extra chipotle salsa.
Muy caliente!
They even have breakfast for early risers. Topos is the highest rated Mexican restaurant in Naperville on Yelp. Once you try it, you'll understand why. Visit totoposnaperville.com for their menu, special offers, and online ordering on Grubhub. Pickup or delivery. Topos Restaurant, open nightly until 8:30, closed on Sundays, located next to the Jewel on Aurora Avenue in Naperville. Experience fresh, homemade Mexican at the Topos Restaurant.
I got enough
affordable family-owned restaurant for you that won't cost you an arm and a leg. It's Goodies in River Grove. My Goodies order never changes. A gyros, not a gyro. Smothered in sauce and hot fries on the side for less than $9. If I'm really starved, I'll add a chicken kebab to my order. Looking for more? Try a juicy cheeseburger, Chicago-style hot dogs, or a toasty corned beef meal. I can walk in 7 days a week, dine with my family, or call 708-583-1700. Pick it up and enjoy it at home. Can't stop in? Not a problem. Goodies delivers through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Seamless. Goodies is located at Cumberland, Belmont, River Grove. Goodies bring authentic Greek food to the Chicago.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee, like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than iced frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swap-O-Rama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park in Ulsa, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swap-O-Rama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swap-O-Rama, the first name in flea markets.
Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on SportsTownChicago.com. It's time to talk some college football because, yes, I'm going to brag. Penn State 7-6, baby.
There you go.
7-6. Let's go.
Congratulations.
I just love that Debo lost.
Yeah.
You mean Dabo?
Dabo. Debo
Squeeze
Samuel.
me. Dabo.
I love that they give Terry a lawn clipping shower.
By the way,
that was great. I didn't see that last year.
I knew that game wasn't going to go well for Clemson after their first possession. I don't know if
That's pretty pathetic.
I don't know if anyone else saw this, but the punter checked out of it and called for a fake punt.
Yeah.
But his guys didn't hear it.
Yeah, that was rough.
if you're gonna audible to a special play like that, make sure everybody's listening, huh? Like maybe just do, or maybe plan this out before you leave the huddle.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
That's an idea, but what do we know?
Well, I mean,
That might have been the worst.
clearly
fake punt
more
I've
than
ever seen.
they do.
Yeah.
Might have been the worst fake punt I've ever seen.
No, absolutely.
That was awful.
That was, I mean, it also too, when you're audibling from the set, what do you think's gonna? What do you think they think's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're gonna punt it. Oh, he's calling an audible. I think they're gonna try and do something special here. Yeah, of course they're gonna key on it. God, what an idiot.
That was dumb. That's
a Dabo call, 100%.
No, it wasn't.
I know. I know it wasn't. I'm just. It just feel. If anything is to summarize what Dabo Sweeney's career has been, that would probably be it. Like how do you sum up a guy who this year has been wishy-washy in every way about how to manage a game? That'd be perfect.
Grunkmeyer looked in complete control of that game.
Yeah,
he looked good.
Pena actually showed up.
Rare sighting.
There's the guy that we transfer portaled for.
Yeah.
God, I think he's still got another year too.
I don't remember.
I do believe he has another year. By the way, Chambliss is in the portal, dude.
He is in the portal?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in the portal, but I don't think he is officially...
Oh, yeah. Grunkmeyer, he's only a freshman.
No.
No, Grunkmeyer is...
Grunk's
I was talking about Trinidad Chambliss. Trinidad Chambliss is a senior.
No, but you mentioned Grunkmeyer still having another year.
Yeah.
Oh, Grunkmeyer's got
he's got
plenty of years.
3 more years.
But yeah, no, Trinidad Chambliss, he's a senior. He's trying to apply for another, like a red shirt, medical red shirt, I think, or something like that, to try and get one more extra year. He played all his time, most of his time at whatever it was that he was at before.
Whatever it is, I love that university.
Yeah.
This kid Martin Jr., who was the running back for Penn State, that how tall? Wait a minute. Please tell me. Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is he?
6'1".
No way.
206.
There's no way he's only 6'1".
Yeah.
He looked big out there.
He looked humongous.
They always have him listed at like something. But yeah, he's a tall. If that's 6'1", he's pretty darn tall for a 6'1" dude. That's like I think he has at least an extra 2 inches on him.
I think that's the only game he ever played this entire year.
Yeah,
and he looked pretty darn good.
Think about it.
Look who he was sitting behind.
Oh, I know. I guess I never thought
the ball.
Neither of those two guys got injured at any point. But
well,
it was just,
here's the crazy part. Like, everybody talks about how, there are certain positions at Penn State that they are absolutely unbelievably loaded at. Running back's one of them. Tight end's another. And the DBs are just nasty.
Yeah.
Edge rushers.
I mean, they always have good things in the cupboard. It's just obviously this year did not go as planned. It certainly
because James Franklin doesn't know how to coach.
No,
and that's obvious. Looking back at the season, it is absolutely clear as day that dude had no interest in coaching these kids at all.
Yeah, well, and that's the difficult part about it is that everything seemed so bright for the future looking back at those last few years when he first came in, right? And then down the stretch here, there was agitation and frustration, but you still kind of believed in him because, well, they made the semifinals, right?
Right.
But then obviously with the losses that they took and the way that they were losing, clearly something was wrong. Either he lost that locker room or he lost on top of just not having maybe losing himself too, potentially as coaching goes and everything.
Let me ask you, because he and I went to the Nebraska game.
Yeah.
You saw an absolute difference in that team compared to the team that was playing UCLA or Northwestern.
They were playing for Terry. And even like you saw it in this game too, but like the team loves him, the fans love him. So I mean, it was just a completely different vibe that we've seen, like a sense of care to play.
Yeah,
that you saw from like when
a
Terry
pride in that uniform.
Yeah, and it makes sense why Terry got the extension. Obviously not as a head coach, but I mean,
I don't know what exactly he's going to be doing. I've heard he's going to be an associate head coach, which I don't know exactly what they mean. They are bringing back Trace, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Rumor has it that they're now bringing in the DC from USC to be the DC at Penn State, which I think is a big get.
Yeah, I would say that's an upgrade over what they had previously.
Which I'm now hoping, because the DC at this game was the linebackers coach, which that guy should get a lot of credit for how good that defense looked against Clemson.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for what Clemson had out there, right? I mean, they had the full power of the offense. Their defense, however, they were missing pieces there because Woods, Parker, they know they're going to be top picks.
Yeah.
So and Terrell too. They're all going to be like first round picks or day 2 picks at best. But even still, like you said, with what the defense was out there, they played really well. Sutton got himself a couple sacks in that game.
Looked good.
Very impressive. Like
not just with sacks, but with tackles for loss, stopping,
putting
the run.
pressure out there. It really looked like he pushed himself to another level where you can say, all right, watch the combine, watch his pro day. Probably can up himself to being a second, maybe third, or a high third, maybe even mid-level second round pick. Somebody that will get some playing time for sure. But you're getting a guy now from USC. If this is going through 100% locked in, stocked and barrel, you're getting a defensive coordinator who knows how to create havoc, who knows how to disguise and match up with new offenses by mismatches, by finding the holes in your offensive line and in your receivers even too.
Yeah, and you've got a potential.
That's modern day NFL style, which puts Penn State from here in 1980s, 90s football. Not trying to be insulting, but it's taking them out of here and putting them now into the 21st century.
Well, you also have
no more baseline 4-3s.
You have Dan Connor there as well,
which is
helping out the linebacker.
Help.
And let us not be. You have the potential of having probably the best DB in all of college football next year.
You might have a bunch of them.
This freshman Dixon kid,
yeah, it's huge. And there's a good possibility.
And he's got a little swag.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of swag to him that is just you haven't seen on that Penn State since Porter Jr.
Probably, I would say so. Yeah, I would definitely say so. I mean, the one that is interesting to watch in the portal is Jontez Williams and Cooper, the DB in there. The two defensive backs are right now top 5 ranked coming out of Iowa State. They were the shutdown guys for the Cyclones.
I think you need one and maybe convert the other one to safety.
You put them both at corner, I think, and just move pieces around because those guys will light up. That's NFL caliber shutdown the way those guys play. It's on hip, hands up, knock the ball down, intercept it, go back. They play perfectly from what I've seen.
So I thought he was bringing his defensive coordinator from Iowa State.
No,
too.
he's not coming.
So this was a shock move for me because I wasn't real happy with the OC pick, but at the same time, I've got to sit here and go, well, I mean, he's been with Iowa State for the last 4 years, and Rocco Beck has been there for 3 of those 4, and he's developed Rocco into a pretty solid college quarterback.
Rocco is a very underrated quarterback in his own right. I don't know if he's going to be a next level dude, but for college football, he can get the job done. He's a rough, tough kid who can run the football if he needs to. He can certainly throw it. He's willing to kind of take some risk when he needs to, but he understands the risks he's taking, and that's the perfect part about it. So if he is, in fact, going to State College, I think it's a smart move.
Okay.
One like I said, 1 year with him, let Gronkmeyer
learn
sit,
the
learn.
system.
If that's what he wants, if he's willing to do that, then I think that's going to be a nice blend to be able to say transition out.
It was good to hear that Gronkmeyer and Campbell had a relationship prior.
Yeah.
Because he did try to recruit him to Iowa State. I'll also say this. I was very pleased with the way that after we have a student that was at the Pinstripe Bowl who looked at me and Andrew and goes, I didn't realize this, but Dabo's an a-hole.
Yeah.
I went, yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
God.
He's that Southern, kind of person where it's like, he's not going to be mean to you right up front. He's going to say it in the nicest way possible. He's going to talk like a Southern Jezebel. Oh, Lordy, I don't know. I don't know how they talk.
You're a fine boy.
I'm thinking like Gone with the Wind. I'm catching the vapors. Oh,
you're at Clemson.
If only you would just be a Tiger, you would be a so much better quarterback if you came with us.
They're screwed next year because I don't think they've got a quarterback.
TJ Moore's leaving. They have Vizina, who is a okay quarterback. He's a top-ranked guy from high school, but there's no signs that he's going to be a dude.
The dude, yeah.
No, yeah. They are going to have to probably. This is where Dabo needs to.
They're not going to go into the portal.
I know, but he needs
already
to
started talking trash about it again.
Yeah, he already did it again. And the problem is that you are putting yourself in a hole because if you opened up to the portal, there's a bunch of kids that would probably say, I'll go to Clemson because look at what they produced in the past. Not obviously even recently, right? Peter Woods, TJ Parker, Avion Terrell. We're talking about them being impact players for the NFL. Even Klubnik right now is still being viewed as like a backup potential quarterback.
Yeah.
Brian Wesco and even TJ Moore, who's in the portal right now, are considered NFL caliber wide receivers. So Clemson is still a place to go, but you've got to stop talking smack about them and say, come hither. Not, I trust my guys. I like my guys. Cool, man.
Okay.
Survive. Have fun.
Jerry.
Yeah. Good. Watch Miami go to the playoff every year then. You have fun with that.
Real quick. What happened to the LSU?
Oh, yeah.
Houston's a really good team.
Are they? They're decent.
Credit to Houston. They're well coached. I have been a supporter for Wegman. I said he was good for A&M. Obviously, A&M was not good for him. Houston clearly was. He looked good. But Michael Van Buren played really well in this bowl game.
I was very happy to see that for you.
I was happy to see
Who
that.
was number 17? Once again.
Let me pull that up real quick. Sorry about this, everybody.
No,
No,
had himself a game.
Yeah, I mean the wide receivers that they had on this for this game, these were guys that for some reason they've built up an incredible roster of guys, but they have not. I don't know what
Was
it
it
is,
17?
Or maybe 14. Trey'Dez Green or Kyle Parker.
You're talking about Kyle Parker, I think.
Kyle Parker?
Yeah,
Number
Kyle
12.
Parker, number 12. Well, number 14 is Trey'Dez Green. That's a tight end. He's been phenomenal all year long, and he's 6'8".
I think it was him.
Yeah, he plays on the basketball team too because he's a reserve guy. He's like what Julius Peppers was for UNC. He's like, hey, he's tall, he's big. Yeah, he can play power forward if he wants to. But no, I mean, Parker, Hilton Jr., Barry Brown, all the guys that don't usually play finally played in this thing. You put speed on the field, and they were right there with Houston to the end. They just came up short, and I think it's a lot because they didn't really establish the run. And Harlem Berry, please stay. I'm back. Please stay, dude. He is so fast. If you compare him with Kawan, if Kewan Lacey is really going to go to the portal, if that's the case, that is a 1-2 punch with your power back and Lacey combined with your speedster and
all over Lacey
in a
if
heartbeat.
he enters the portal.
In a heartbeat. But look, for what this season ended out as, they were 7-6. They still have a winning record. It's moving on to the Lane Kiffin era now. It's about establishing an order with these recruits, getting new guys in there, hitting the portal like crazy to go find your next quarterback or whatever else you need at this point. And God, there's a litany of quarterbacks that are out there. And I have them all in a list now at this point. Like so many dudes out there and dudes who are actual that can be like special that are coming from like West Florida.
Yeah.
Like you've never heard of the school, but you will hear of the quarterback. I promise you.
Real quick, you want to talk about Nebraska and then we'll get to the big games?
Sure. I mean, obviously they're facing Utah in the Vegas Bowl on New Year's Eve.
Is that quarterback from Utah going to enter the transfer portal again?
Dampier?
Yeah.
I've heard talk it might happen. I wonder now Michigan though.
Now with the head coach gone.
He ain't going to Michigan.
No, he ain't going to go to Michigan, but
no.
I don't know if he'd want to stay, but I mean, I don't know. I don't have.
He should stay. I'll say that. If he wants to play, he should stay.
I don't have a lot of confidence in Nebraska just because they have guys that hit the portal. They got injured guys. Emmett Johnson declared for the draft, so I don't think he's playing.
Smart move.
He
It's
might
smart
not.
move. Yeah, I don't
Smart
think
move
he
by
is,
him.
but I mean, they got some decent guys in the backfield in Eves and oh my God, there's Mosey.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got some decent guys. I don't see them coming out with a win on this one. There's a reason why they're a 14-point dog.
Yeah.
Again, to me, it's progress, and it's 2 years in a row now that the Nebraska. I almost said Bears. Nebraska, the Bears.
You got to change that now. You can't say that. Oh, well,
The Bear
Bears-
Huskers.
Yeah, exactly.
That they made it to a bowl game. So I mean, you're seeing progress with this team. Obviously, it's a little unfortunate at first hearing about Dylan Raiola entering the portal, but now hearing the behind the scenes that maybe it's for the best.
The family pulling the strings. Probably.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, I'm sorry, but you were gonna have to fire his uncle. That O line was atrocious.
They weren't doing the
If
job.
anything, Dylan and Dominic should have been pissed. Be like, bro, you're supposed to protect my nephew or your nephew, my
yeah,
son.
exactly.
And the kid, I mean, I do blame Raiola on a lot of those sacks, but I mean, still, you
And
wanted to protect your kid.
And that's the thing is
Or your
like
nephew.
how much of this was Dominic being like you're leaving Nebraska, which is odd because he's a Nebraska legend.
Yeah.
In his own right. So
I think, like we talked about, I think they wanted to could take more control of what was being ran here, and Matt Rule's like, I'm not having that.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like I brought you a good OC in Holgerson. He's made improvements.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
It's just I don't think Raiola fits the system, and I don't think the
I don't know if
Raiola family-
Raiola fits any system.
He's got a few places he could hit.
He's gonna find himself a good landing spot. Louisville's been the one that's been talked about the most.
I have Louisville as probably a favorite right now. I still have Indy as like a dark horse because of what he can just do. The problem is that he's going to have to subside everything to Signetti. Like you have to just be yes or no. Sir.
Well, you know that's not going to happen. So there's that.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's go to the college football playoff games.
Sir.
We'll get into these more next week after they're over, but I just wanted to get everybody's real quick who we going with and why. University of Miami versus Ohio State.
Yeah, it's Ohio State. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, Miami did look good last week, but again, it's Ohio State. Ohio State was a game away from being the number 1 seed, and they still look the most dominant team, even though after the Indiana, I don't know. But Miami's just too up and down, like inconsistent.
It's the offense, really.
Yeah, again, and I said it before about Carson Beck. Not sold on him.
Yeah.
If anything, it's going to be the defense that wins them this game, but I don't even think the defense can really hang or stop this Ohio State offense. It's just too damn good.
The defense is really violent, obviously with Ruben Bain Jr. kind of being at the forefront of that, which makes him dangerous. But the problem is that Ohio State is so calculated in how they play and move down the field that I think they'll be able to pick apart Miami for the most part. And then the issue there is with Carson Beck. Which guy are you getting? Are you getting big play Carson Beck, or are you getting basic, let's hold the line kind of Carson Beck? Because you need big play. You need big play Beck, if you will, that can move the ball quickly down the field with Malachi and all those other dudes they have. And I don't know if you'll get that or not, honestly.
All right, let's move on to Oregon.
What would your pick?
Miami.
I know.
I refuse.
Can I just say real quickly, I've got Iowa upsetting Vanderbilt just real quick.
Really?
That defense is nasty.
And Eli Stowers is not playing, folks. He is declared for the draft, so Diego's going to have to learn how to throw to other people.
Okay.
Or run for his life.
Wow.
Bulldog he is.
Diego loves doing that.
Have fun in the CFL.
Texas. We said the UFL.
UFL. Well, they may not take him. Dwayne might say no.
Yeah, right.
They will.
Texas Tech versus Oregon. I'm riding with my team that I picked to win the national title, Texas Tech. That defense is so unheralded and so not talked about.
Yeah, they
are going to cause issues for that Oregon offense.
They are one of the best defenses in the country for a reason.
Like I would definitely take the under in this game. It's at 51.5.
But who are you picking, Tyler?
I know. I'm trying to dodge.
Don't stall. Don't dodge.
I think Oregon, man. I mean, it is like
depends on what Dante Moore shows up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking in this kind of game, I think the Dante Moore that we know is going to show up in this one.
Yeah.
Because Texas Tech, pretty much what they have going for them is their elite defense. I mean, their offense can get the job done, but they're not going to be the ones that's going to blow out a game.
I'm just going to say this. It's one of 2 teams in college football that are ranked in the top 10 in both offense and defense.
Yeah, but
I go by competition too. But I mean, I'm not doubting
strength of schedule counts for something.
Well, once again, I'm going to sit here and say, go look at the scores. Go look at the scores. You can call strength of schedule.
Yeah.
And if they weren't blowing almost everybody out of the water that they played against, I'd be right there with you. But they are blowing. Yeah. They blew BYU out of the water.
Yeah.
No.
Twice.
Twice.
I'm still going to lean with
the only team that they lost to this year was Arizona State at Arizona State without their starting quarterback. And it was still close.
I think Oregon's going to keep it close too, though. I think Oregon's defense.
It's very possible. There isn't a game of these 4 where I'm going, okay, this is absolutely going to
Anybody gets hot, anybody can run away with it if they decide to.
The next game's the best. Alabama versus Indiana. I mean, I'm only going with Indiana because I think Cignetti's the best head coach in college football right now, and he will outcoach whoever he's playing against.
Well, I mean, for Oregon, Texas Tech, I'm taking Oregon. I mean, I've given my reasons stand the same with Tyler. The defenses kind of are on par with each other in similarities. It's just the DBs, unfortunately, for Texas Tech are kind of like on the so-so level when it comes to the teams in the college football playoff. And Morton's a good quarterback, but I think between Morton and Moore, I would have Moore 9 times out of 10.
Oregon's going to have to stop the run.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. And they've got the guys to do it, though, too. That's the thing. Like, Uyunglele's done a great job being the pass rusher and the run stopper on that team.
Who would have thought? Younger brother would have been better than bigger brother.
There's still hope. All right. I'm taking Alabama.
Really?
I like the way that they played against Oklahoma. The game plan they had was solid, I thought. I thought the fact that they were down so far, they were done for against the Sooners. And then Kalen DeBoer proves why he was worthy, I think, of this job and just meticulously takes them apart. And he made Venables look so frustrated at one point. He came out of Venables on the sidelines. You could see he was angry with how the team was playing. So I think Bama. I'm not saying it's got to be by a lot.
Yeah,
it could be. It's probably going to be another close one. You're taking two quarterbacks who feel like they have very similar styles. You're taking two coaches where one coach there and knows this team. The other one has just got there, but I think seems to have his offense going in step. And I think it's just going to be a nice back-to-front battle between those two. So I'm going to say Alabama, and I'm going to say they keep it close to the wire. I'm talking like 3 points or less.
Yeah, I mean, I'm picking Indiana. I think it's going to come down to head coaching, and Kurt Cignetti has shown to me that he is one of the, if not the best head coach in college football right now. I do think it's going to be close. Obviously, I think Bama still has that bad taste in their mouth from the SEC championship. That was a complete embarrassment by them because I thought they were going to win it. I mean, let alone keep it at least close. But they got stomped, and it was embarrassing on national TV. But yeah, sorry, Parker, but my brother. But I think he agrees with me on this. I think Indiana comes out on top on this one. But I do think Bama keeps it close. It's going to be a Cignetti outdueling DeBoer. I still think
totally see that.
I think DeBoer's a great coach. I think some Bama people need to calm down a little bit because again,
don't fire him.
You had a legacy of
yeah, oh you're not gonna fill Nick Saban's shoes,
right?
That's gonna be impossible.
It's gonna be, and I think this was the best hire to replace him. And you're bringing an offensive type of football to Alabama, and don't calm down, people. He's gonna be fine.
This game is gonna be a good matchup because it is probably, I would say, the coach that maybe should have got it in Cignetti for Bama probably should have been the Bama guy. Versus the guy that I think can get it done for Bama. It's just going to take him a minute because he's going to have to fill the ranks with his dudes.
Yeah.
Not Nick Saban's guys. So,
but yeah, I got Indiana in this one.
Okay. All right, let's go to the last one. Ole Miss versus Georgia.
This one's tough. It should be Georgia, but I don't know. Part of me thinks Ole Miss. Or you go.
I was going to say I'm leaning Ole Miss here because they've got a chip.
Yeah.
They've got a chip on their shoulder that is just like, oh, you thought we needed Lane Kiffin to do this?
Right.
Watch what we can do.
That's where I'm leaning. I'm leaning Ole Miss because they're ticked off. Lane Kiffin left in a horrible way to LSU.
He didn't have a choice.
I mean, he didn't have a choice. And
that's the AD's fault.
Yeah, I mean that kind of sucked. They didn't let him coach out the rest of the
Yeah,
I understand
get it too.
But it still sucks.
It still sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm with you right there, David. I think Ole Miss does play with a chip on their shoulder. Georgia, to me, again, still another team that, like, if Gunnar Stockton's not playing Stetson Bennett-esque football, then
don't bring that into the ether. Don't bring that into the ether because then it's going to happen.
No, it's not going to. He's a goodwill Stetson Bennett. But again, I don't think Georgia's all that good that they're out to be. Did they look great in the SEC championship that I just mentioned? Yes, of course. Ole Miss, they could have beat Georgia in the regular season, but it didn't go their way. I think Ole Miss comes back stronger, and they're going to prove a point and throw the middle finger to Lane Kiffin down in Baton Rouge.
I'm going to say Georgia and not feel good about it. And it's just because Pete Golding clearly did a nice job against Tulane, but it was Tulane. This is still Kirby Smart. And if he is...
Kirby's been coaching really weird this year.
I know. It's just...
It's not Kirby Smart 2 years ago.
Yeah, and he still has that, but he still has athletes, and you're putting him now in the playoff where this is his focus. Like, you don't have to worry about, well, where am I at in the conference and who we have to beat to be able to. Like, there is just an element of like, I just have to worry about, let's get through Ole Miss and we'll see what comes next, right? So I think, man, my personal opinion is I think he'll have the ability to say, let's lock it in, put the defense out there, smother Chambliss with all the pressure in the world, because you can see when you pressure him, he can run, but he also starts to make mistakes. You know, he's he's like any other young quarterback in college. You pressure him, he rolls out, he's going to make some bad throws. So if you can do that and you can contain Lacey within the red zone and keep him to a touchdown, I'm saying you let him get 2 or more on you, it's over. That I think he's the X factor in the game. But you keep him to, like, let's say 100 yards rushing on like 30 carries and a touchdown, I think you can win the game. It's all about really getting to Chambliss and stopping their passing attack. I think that's going to be a first and foremost, because they could light you up. That's the issue. They can light you up. But then again, Georgia's defensive backs, those guys, they're all going to be in the NFL soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they're good.
By the way,
come to LSU.
Just so you know, it is Ferris State is where Chambliss.
Ferris State. Okay, I listen. It pops up, but it gives me the abbreviation, so I'm like, whatever it is. I don't know, something or other.
So he hasn't played enough years in D1.
Not in D1, but
you can get a red shirt then.
But he's still a senior. That's the thing.
You can get a red shirt.
But he's looking. That's the thing. He has to get a red shirt for like a medical. That's what he's seeking right now.
That's weird.
So we'll see. I mean, portal's going to be filled with quarterbacks. So
there's already 1,300 players in the portal.
Yeah, there's 20 quarterbacks that could all go to a Division I school.
January 2nd.
That's right. That's what.
Let's talk about this real quick. We don't have to break it down yet because it doesn't happen until January 5th. But our Illinois State Redbirds are in the FCS national title game versus Montana State.
I love that.
I wouldn't bet against them right now.
I don't.
I mean, Montana State's good.
I have to be. I can't be one-sided on this, so it's going to be tough.
Oh, it's going to be real tough.
It's going to be really tough, but it's doable. It's very doable.
If you can beat North Dakota State, I feel like you can pretty much beat anybody.
I mean, they're the kings of the castle. They have been for a whole decade.
And
like
they took them down.
And they took them down and took them down really well. So this is just this Montana State team. They've got athletes. They've got a coach that knows all the ins and outs. Everything about them is not perfect, but probably as close as you can get in the FCS. So
what Andrew's saying, Illinois State, is you got to go in there and Yellowstone them.
Rittenhouse, man, you gotta put it on them, man. No INTs. And so Cowitz, we talked, man. It's your time. This is your moment to shine, homie.
And is there nothing more?
I'm so proud of these guys. I really am.
Is there nothing more Illinois State than having just a franchise wide receiver who is just white as white can be?
You're welcome. You're welcome, Normal. He was one of my boys, and I'm very proud of him. This team too. Like talking with the coaches down there. They were collectively uncertain on how the season was going to go. And as wins kept piling up, confidence built up to the point where from what one coach said is maybe I know the players were like, we don't know how that happened. One of the coaches said, he's like, we knew walking into North Dakota State, we had the confidence to go in and win that game. When it happened, though, obviously everybody was kind of like, wait, what?
Yeah, you were down by 2 touchdowns with 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah,
and to have the cojones to go for 2.
That's the thing. It's like roll that dice and let's
that
let them
coach having the cojones to go for 2.
I mean, this is why they're at where they're at. This is why they're in the national championship playing for it. And I give them all the best.
Beat a really good Villanova team.
They
too.
did. Yeah. I didn't even think Villanova was that good when I saw them in
I did because I watched them play Penn State this year, and I was like, okay, they're not gonna be a thing in D1, right? When they're in FCS, they're gonna be a thing.
Because I watched the highlights from that game, and I went, I'm watching it mostly for Penn State, and you're seeing a few good things from Villanova, but I watched their highlights from the season. I went, oh wow, they got some. All right, they got some guys.
Yeah.
And then I also found out apparently they're getting a little bit of funding from Mr. Howie Long. So
shocker.
Who would have thunk your biggest player ever is helping to give you some NIL money? Who would have thought? But I'm happy for him.
All right,
crazy that they're opening up as a 10.5 point dog.
I'd lay that.
You boys know it.
Lay that. I mean, if we could.
Redbirds, you know what to do, man. So Cowards, I'm calling you right now. 80-yard touchdown off the bat. Rittenhouse, put it on the money, baby.
As someone who lived in Normal for a year, I'm so happy for this team.
I am too.
This is going to be awesome.
So I wish all those boys down there, I wish you guys all the best of luck. Congratulations. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Live this moment up to the best, man, because this is an awesome opportunity. And some of you are going to get that call.
I was about to say that coach is going to be on somebody's list next year.
100%.
For a D1
100%. I mean, I can't. Yeah.
No secrets.
No secrets. Yeah, but
we'll do it off the air.
Yeah, exactly.
And that being said,
disclaimers.
We're gonna get out of here because Ty's got to get to his big boy job.
Yeah.
We will see you next Monday.
Yes, sir. I will not be here.
Tyler will not. I will be.
I'll be here.
I'll be here.
I'll be here anytime the bat signal goes up.
Spirit.
And we'll see.
Die.
Hey, listen.
See.
Maybe I'll call in depending when I get
on the third day.
It wouldn't be the worst thing for it to be just you and me, because all we're going to want to talk about is college football.
You guys have a blast.
Get ready for 3.5 hours, and we're only supposed to do 2.
As we dive deep into the transfer portal, because that'll be open by then, and we'll really know who
I've
else.
already built a list.
Yeah.
Help me. I have a problem, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
All right. So for me, David Double D Dykstra.
Tyler. Oh, sorry. I didn't see your finger. Tyler Butterball Peterball.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
This has been Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com. Stay positive, be positive, surround yourself with positive people, and positive things will happen for you. We'll see you next time here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
Happy New Year.
This is your home for sports.
This is the best fans in the world.
No better team. SportsTownChicago.com.
Are you ready for this? Valley View Automotive has all of the hottest SUVs you've been looking for. Enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Now's the time to get yourself to Valley View by car, on foot, or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. You better get here quickly, because this promotion is only going on for 24 hours, and the automobiles are leaving the lot faster than you can say 4-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive, a dealership you can depend on.
Hey, I'm Andy Griggs, asking you to help prevent domestic violence. Domestic violence isn't a woman's issue. It hurts all of us. Women are injured and killed every day by their husbands and boyfriends. So it's time for men to take action right now to teach boys that violence against women is wrong. To help prevent abuse,